What's going on, guys? This is Codex here, back again with another Standoff 2 video. So then in today's video I'm gonna share with you my take on Standoff 2. So then the graphics of Standoff 2 are actually quite stunning for a mobile 5v5 shooter game. I'm actually impressed that a mobile developer company actually developed a game at this graphical level, of which it's actually insane what's actually coming to mobile day by day. So then guys, the gameplay of Standoff 2 actually impressed me by the fact that it's not a copy. I repeat, it's not a copy of CSGO. And why I say it's not a copy of CSGO, it's the fact that CSGO doesn't actually accommodate players that literally run and gun. But then with Standoff 2 on the other side, Standoff 2 does accommodate people and the game and the playstyle of running and gunning, of which I think they implemented kinda okay. I'm gonna get back to that particular topic, but they implemented it kinda okay. So then if you were to let me elaborate why I say they implemented the run and gun gameplay a bit okay, it's the fact that with SMGs, specifically the UMP9, you can literally run and gun with it from mid-range to long range and still win 90% of your fights with it. The one thing that I know the developers should actually work on is the fact that bullet damage over distance. So then this is how this mechanic actually works like. It's that in close range, bullet damage is what you would expect it to be. Yeah, 95% damage or 60% damage or 20% damage. It's how you expect it to be. But then the further your target is away from you, the lesser the damage is actually inflicted on the target. So then that can help a lot when it comes to SMGs, AKs being a bit OP. So then this mechanic will mostly affect assault rifles and SMGs in overall, for the fact that SMGs are supposed to be good in short range to mid range, and assault rifles should be good enough to perform mid range and long range. Adding a bit minor tweaks to the recoil or the bullet spread, in other words, will actually, this mechanic will actually force players to choose their fights with the specific guns they have. So then what I mean by that is that if a player decides to rush it down mid as fast as they can, so then normally doing a mid rush would be more effective with an assault rifle than an SMG. But then the more you get close to top mid, the lesser the effectiveness of the assault rifle, for instance. What I mean by that, some assault rifles are kind of slow, some are kind of fast. So then the closer they get to top mid and the closer they get to their opponents, that's when the SMGs are supposed to be most effective. And since we're on the topic of running and gunning, I also feel like the developers should add a bit more spread or recoil when running and gunning with assault rifles in particular. So then what I mean by that, you literally cannot shoot with an AK while strafing and still be able to hit the headshot or body shot. I wouldn't say it's by luck, but by skill, because I've seen a lot more videos on people having these insane, what I mean by insane aim while they run and gun with the AK. I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't mind running and gunning with an AK, but it should have its limits. Like literally, it should have its limits. I cannot go on the map of Rust and strafe left on mid and then be able to hit 2 headshots in a row. That literally happened to me in one of my casual games. So then the other thing that actually surprised me in this game is the fact that it actually has legit South African servers. Uh, as my fellow South Africans know, the fact that it's literally hard getting games that literally have fully established South African servers. For an example, CSGO, Rainbow Six, they have South African servers on the PC community, and also Dota 2. And then Call of Duty Modern Warfare has South African servers, and also Warzone has South African servers. In the mobile industry, finding a game that has a South African servers, it's actually quite rare to find games that are like that. So then, yeah, it is very hard finding games that have South African servers in the mobile industry. I have to be honest with you, no South African is actually playing Standoff to ranked games. The reason why I say that, I actually leveled up into an extent that I was able to get a ranked game and complete my 10 games to actually get a rank. But still, I couldn't find a ranked South African game. Of which it's sad, it's not a developer's issue, don't get me wrong. I'll be honest with you guys, I honestly think that Standoff 2 in South Africa is literally underrated. And before I even forget the fact that Standoff 2 has a fully functional marketplace, the same way CSGO has one, it's actually awesome that you can actually get crates for gun skins and get those gun skins at a very cheaper price, if I have to say, because I've actually spent 50 rand, of which it's not much, but I was able to get at least 2 crates and a little bit amount of gold to actually buy myself skins, cheap skins that actually look good and decent. So then all in all, I'm giving Standoff 2 a thumbs up because it is a good game to actually get into compared to the previous games, of which I've had to mention a few. Call of Duty Mobile. Compared to Call of Duty Mobile, I think Standoff 2 can actually compete at that level, but it still has quite a bit to work on to. So then this is just my opinion. I actually think that if Standoff 2 were to make quite a bit minor tweaks to specific aspects, of which I think it's first one, it would be the run and gun aspect. Um, um, so this game can compete at a AAA level. What I mean by AAA, I mean it can compete head on with games like Call of Duty Mobile and PUBG Mobile. But then just remember guys, that's just my opinion. I would love to hear your guys' opinion down the comments below, and I'll also reply to every single one and share my opinion on what I think this game truly needs to be the best. I'm still gonna make videos on Standoff 2. If you don't want to miss one video, please smash the sub button because it actually helps me out a lot, and I appreciate it if you were to smash that sub button guys. I'll see you in the next video, in the next one. Peace.